really just hope that you'll take some time and listen to my videos when you get a chance, because I really do want to just bring some positivity throughout your day, give you a little bit of tips and tricks that I've been learning that are making my life just a little bit better. Like I said, yesterday was about gratitude, and taking things for granted. Today I was kind of thinking of another morning habit that I do that I just wanted to pass off with you, and some of you are really going to know this really quickly. I read the book, The Miracle Morning, ages ago, and one of the tips that it said is, first you're supposed to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. That probably won't be me, but I will wake up early and I will focus on a handful of things. Hi Sarah, hi Lois, and some of the activities that will help me get my day started. And one of them in that book was about starting your day with meditation. I think it was like 5 minutes of meditation where you just turn everything off and you just be quiet for a few minutes of the day. And it really just sort of clears your mind and helps you get your day started, right? I tried that. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Charlotte. I tried that for like a while, and I really, really honestly struggled with meditation. I struggled with shutting my mind off. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. If you do, give me a couple thumbs up and let me know. I find being quiet and just sitting really hard. And then, I know like your mind wanders, but it was never like wondering where I wanted to do. It was like always going, why am I doing this? And why am I just sitting here? So, I had to find my own way to make this work, because, if all the successful people like Tony Robbins and, all these guys are like doing some meditation in the course of their day, like it means something, right? Like it's that quiet time to start your day, to kind of think about where you're going, and your mind actually brings ideas into it when it's quiet. So I was at a networking event, probably again almost a year ago or something, and somebody introduced me to, hi Cal, somebody introduced me to like Zentangle. It was just an art form where they basically give you step-by-steps on how to do a drawing. And I love art. I always have. You talk to my parents, I was drawing from as long as I can remember. But I realized as I was an adult, I lost the time to draw. I just didn't have the time to pull out my paints or to pull out my pencils and to just spend that time drawing. And I thought it was a frivolous hobby that I did that, there's so much other stuff. I need to focus on my job and getting dinner ready, and if I'm running my business on the side, I needed to do that as well. So there was always stuff that I needed to do that my hobbies just never took time. But what I found was, and if you guys don't go into any of the stores like Michael's and stuff these days, there are coloring books galore. Like, it's the hot topic in any bookstore, any major stores. You can buy coloring books all over the place, right? Same thing, because coloring books and doing that, just taking the time to color is really super simple, and it's meditative. I mean, it really quiets your mind down so you can stop and think. And I think there's something to be said about art and being creative, that if you give yourself, even 15 minutes a day to just doodle and do something, that it really kind of opens your day up to looking for the opportunity and the possibilities. I was just having this conversation with a friend of mine. It might have been Cal, I don't remember. But, we all ask for things in our life. If you're, a religious person, you might pray God that, somehow you're going to get the money to pay for your car that just broke down. But what we tend to do is we tend to ask for things, but we miss the opportunities that come to us because it's not wrapped up in a pretty little box that we were expecting it to be, right? I mean, if you ask for cash to pay for your car, nobody's just really going to hand you cash, but maybe your boss offered, extra couple hours of overtime, or maybe your friend needs help on a side project, so we kind of don't always, we ignore certain things because we don't really see them and it's not what we want. So I'm going back to my thing. So creative meditation to me was a way to do my meditation, quiet my mind down, and really start to focus. But when I become creative through, coloring, but for me, the Zentangle was, it really helped me open my eyes to more opportunities throughout the day. And I mean, we really need to do that. And I just kind of want to show you, this is my, what I call my Zentangle. A lot of you guys will follow me, my Zen art, challenge. It's my Zentangle a day. I could get stuck in doing Zentangle all day and hours a day. Trust me, I've done it. It's, not bad. it's fun, but I don't have hours a day to give when I'm trying to, like I said, run my business and everything else. So what I did is I kind of set a timer and I allow myself, like, 15 minutes in the morning to just be quiet and to just doodle. And this is kind of what I get. I'm going to hold this up. Hopefully you can see it. So, each little box is just a little drawing that I Zentangle. And I did it last month, so this is, August. Each one's a neat little pattern. But it's like 15 minutes a day of just drawing. And what I love about Zentangle is it takes anybody who's not an artist, because there's a lot of people that believe they can't draw, and it really turns you into an artist, because what they do is they have what they call step outs, which is basically the how to draw every single thing. These are all called patterns. But if you were told draw this line and then draw this line and then draw these little circles and then color it in, you could do that, right? I mean, we can all follow instructions. We've been taught that since, I don't know, 5th grade, or kindergarten, I mean, right? If not sooner. So I created a little group because I believe, and I've been doing this group for well over a year. It started off with just like 10 of my friends who, I just like wanted to learn more about this art form of Zentangle. But I created a group for the Zen Art Challenge where people can do like 15 minutes a day or more. I have some really, really talented people in that group. But it's to help you find some creative time in your day. If it's in the morning, or for some people it might be at night before they wind down to shut their brain off to go to sleep. So I really love my group. Like, there's people that are, like Rachel's in my group. I don't know, maybe she could say something high. But I have some really beginners in my group to some really, really talented people. But I'm offering you guys today, I'm starting a new challenge. So what we do is every day we have a pattern a day, and I give you the step out. So, I didn't create them. I'm just sharing what other people in the world created. And I am giving you guys a step outs on how you guys can do it. So you can join me in the Zentangle challenge and find maybe like 10-15 minutes in your course of your day to really be meditative and quiet and be creative. Because I think when you do that, it really over time starts to open up your mind. It quiets your mind of all the chatter and the worries, for just a couple minutes. Creativity, like I said, opens your mind to looking and seeing new opportunities that you might not have, thought of. Like, I mean, writers have writer blocks, so, you've got to sit down and just take a step back to kind of figure out what's going on. If you're working on a project, you want that creative juices to be flowing to move forward so your project grows, right? So, if you guys want to join my challenge, I'm going to put a link in the comments later. It's totally free. I just do it because I love art and I love sharing this passion of, drawing and being creative. I love the fact that, I took this book of, and here's my last little quick tip. I took this book of The Miracle Morning, which has like, I think it's 7 steps, that you're supposed to do in the morning. First wake up in silence, then, you talk about your affirmations, and everybody, some people think like what they say in that book is exactly how I have to do it. I have to wake up at 5 o'clock. I have to do XYZ for 5 minutes. I have to work out for, 10 minutes, and I have to do this. But if it doesn't work exactly for you, don't be afraid to modify things so it works more for you. For me, sitting in silence, I could do that like, for a couple minutes, but for 5 minutes, it wasn't turning my brain off like I needed it to, and it wasn't giving me the focus that I needed to really move out through my day. Now, maybe if I kept doing it longer and longer, I would be better at meditation, that real zen, the quiet, and I'm just not a quiet person, and I know I need to be, but this was my alternative. I started to draw and I really became zen. So I'm kind of going back to the, if you're doing something, don't be afraid to step out the box to do something for you. And I hope you guys will find this helpful, because quiet time is very important in your day. We all live, very stressed out lives. And I want you to like calm down and be creative and take time. Even if it's a coloring book that you bought at Michael's or, Target or something, just find a couple of minutes in your day to be quiet, and you'll be peaceful, and it really helps some of that stress of your day go. So if you're stressed after work, pick up a coloring book for, 10 minutes before dinner, But if you want to join my challenge and learn how to do Zentangle, I would love for you to click the link below. After this video, I will publish it, and I'll edify. I'll edit the comments to give the link to my challenge so you guys can join me. I would love to see more of you guys be creative, and over 30 days you start, like everybody in my group who says they can't do it and they don't have any talent, over 30 days of doing a little bit every day have become amazing, and how much they fall in love in this creative, meditative patterns of drawing. So that's my tip for today. I hope you guys found it valuable and helpful, and if so, definitely like and share and leave me a comment and let me know, because I want to know that I'm making your day. I think there's so much negative stuff going on around the world that I want to try to bring a little bit of positivity and the tips to make your day a little bit better and be more successful in everything you do, because isn't that what life's about? And I hope you like my frizzy hair. I really took time to do it today, but it's still frizzy. I love the rain and the weather. But have a great day. Let's make it an awesome one. If you guys found value, please let me know. Give me some likes and loves. I would love to, love to hear about feedback that I'm making a difference in helping you guys out. Bye, and stop by my website, heatherbruckman.com, if you ever get a chance. I'm totally revamping it, so in the next month or something it should be totally new, and I'm really excited about it, but I want to give you more tips there. So later, have a great day. Bye.